morning, darling. That's how my dad used to say it. Hello, darling. Anyhow, good morning to you, and I hope this day finds you happy and healthy. So, I have finished my Nurture Your Inner Child folio, and I'm very excited to just do a flip through today. It's just a really quick one, but I am so pleased with it. And I want to thank everyone for buying the kit and just being a part of this. This community is amazing, and so I just want to thank you if you did, because it's a kit that really speaks to my heart, and so I hope it does to you too. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get to getting. I'm going to make sure that I'm in frame. Yes, I am. I'm centered. Okay, so this is the front of the folio. It's a 1/4 inch. It's a very small gusset on the side, so I didn't have a whole lot of room. You could see it's kind of bulking up here, but not too bad. You know, not too bad. Just a little bit on the front, and I kind of like a little bit of bulk, but anywho. Okay, so the very first thing is we did like a little cluster on the front. I put this really pretty, it's kind of a rose gold heart with a little keyhole in the middle, which is perfect for this kit. I didn't have a rose gold ball pen, but I was like, that looks fine the way it is. But anyway, this is a cute little cluster that I did, and then this envelope has a little cute little like notepad for you to write something in. I just think it turned out really, really well. And then this is a card, and what I had originally done was this, and had left it pink because this is the base of my folio. It's 110 cardstock in the pink, but it was plain to me. And so what I did is I printed another one out, put it on the opposite side, but I put down the washi tape to just pull in the washi tape that I used throughout the folio. And then I just placed her on there, and then that way it's just a mirrored look. And so that when you turn it over, you still see the same. So then you flip it open here, and I just have a little simple pocket. I just wanted it to be so that when you opened it up, you could see one eye, just a few things, and then when you open it up, it's just kind of simple. I really do like a journal. I love journals that are, don't get me wrong, that are full of stuff, but I also like places to write too. And I like if the paper kind of speaks. So anyway, that was that. And then on the back of these, of course, there's writing space that's available. And even though it's this way, it's no big deal. It doesn't have to be vertical. It can be horizontal. So that's that. And of course, I have my title, Nurture Your Inner Child, Be Kind to Who You Once Were. And this kit really speaks to my heart. I'm a firm believer in nurturing that inner child because, listen, we all have a story, right? Okay, so then you open it like this. And the layout here is, this is the left of the folio cover. So when you open it, that's you see these, and then these both flip down. This one says it's safe to soften here, and then it flips down. I'll pull it up just a little bit. And then inside both pockets, I just have a little tag, and then I have a little flip-up booklet. I was going to put tracing paper in, but it's just so bulky already as it is. And so the next one I think I'm going to do a 1/2 inch gusset. So there's that, and then this flips down like that too. And I was going to put some hearts here with just some circles, but I thought it would just take away from the writing space if somebody wanted to write in there, or myself, whatever. So anyway, so that goes like that. And then let's just go to this side on the right. So the right flap, I have a flip up, and I just put like a little piece of lace here. And then it flips up like this. So I'm going to pull that down so you can see. And I put some matchbook little fold outs for writing. And I just did 2. I couldn't put grommets because it would make it too bulky, because I already have my brads down below. Then I have one on the right that goes out to the right. So I did one that was to the right and one that was to the left. And so then that flips up. And then now I have this policy closure. This little pocket here. and it opens up, and then I put her in with a little writing space, and then I added another card to that, and then there's the house in the background. I just love it. I do. I really do. I just think it turned out so beautiful, and I just love it. And I love her just playing in the snow. And then that flips back down. And then in the middle, when you flip the left panel out, we'll just deal with these middle. On the left-hand side, it's just a very simple flip out to the right, place for writing. And then I have 2 journaling cards in here. Isn't she sweet? Just having a good time on her little sled. And those go in. It says giggle. So that's very simple. And then we have this flap, which actually goes with that, but it just seems to fit better right in the center like that. So I just kind of left it. But so this is just a sweet little card of her blowing some bubbles. And it's kind of it's not like it's a tight fit, because it's not, but it just, I don't know why. Okay, there. And then this one says, release what never belonged to you. I just have words throughout and that meant something to me. I put a whole bunch of words, and there were quite a few that I didn't use. And that's okay. We don't have to use everything. I just wanted to give everybody enough to pick from, those that spoke to you personally. So then that flips open. And then over here is just, I just love these pockets. I do. And it's just a 3-tiered pocket, but yet there's just that seamless flow of whatever picture it is that you put there. But I love that. So that's that pretty shoe. I say pretty, but it's a cute little shoe. How about that? And then we have a journaling card that comes out of the top, her with her ice cream cone. And I think I kind of had to cut this one down a little bit, because see kind of how it, I think it's because of the bulkness of everything. But it goes, but I'll just leave it out. It goes in there. Okay, so then those are the 2 sides, and then in the middle, we have just like a flip to the right and a flip to the left. I didn't put anything here in the middle with the trees. I just liked it plain. I just liked it just the way it is. I put a little washi tape on the bottom and the top. And then on the right-hand side, we have a library pocket with just a little flip out. I mean, a little journaling card, and then another one. Lots of places to write, because that is what I like to do. And then over here on the left, we have just some little tags inside this pocket. We have a couple of these flip up little booklets. I say booklets, but that's usually what I do, is put tracing paper in them. Is she not the most? I think I'm going to do something with her next. Isn't she beautiful? I actually did, I had a little freebie for my members group called Best Friends, and it was her and her horse, which is what partly inspired me to do this one. And listen, I didn't even have a horse as a child, but I don't know what it is. But it's called Best Friends, and it's her with a horse. But anyway, and on the back of these, I printed them so that you could put them either way. So if you wanted them to be like this, but I just think these girls are just absolutely gorgeous. And maybe one resonates with you, and whereas the other ones don't. But the eyes are just so intense. And then you close this up, and then we have these 2 here. And then this flips down. And so I'm going to pull it like this. And then this is our little closure. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have these 2 cards in a pocket. Very simple. But I love it. I think it's just so pretty. And, for what the space rendered, I don't want to put too much in there. And then this is the house, and I didn't put anything there either. I think what I'm going to do is make me a tag, and I might handwrite it. Like I've told you before, what inspired this was I created a picture of my, the home that I grew up in, and it says my memories dwell here. And I want to do that. My memories dwell here. Just for the kid. Because this is not, I did not grow up on a farm or anything, believe me. So that's that. And then it just closes like this. We'll take this right, this left, and then this, and then this. And then we flip it on the back. And I just put a couple of pockets here, the bench and then the house. And then this is my second favorite of the kit, is her with her horse. And that was part of the Best of Friends folio that I made for the members. And then this one over here, I just have some cards. So that is it, you guys. I absolutely love it. I think it's adorable. I think it turned out fabulous. I'm very pleased. And I hope that you created your kit to, you know, to look and fold just like this. Now, I will say, somebody asked me about the measurements, and this measures 6 and it's almost like, I would say 6 1/4. Just do it 6 1/4. But I think I just told you, just make it however big you wanted it. Some people might want it to come all the way to the edge. I didn't. I like that look. And then, so if you do 6 1/4, and then you're going to have a quarter gusset, so you're going to be, that's 6 1/2. Well, you're also going to need a little bit to put on the back in order to attach it to the other. So I would do a 1/2 inch. So I would do 7, and then score at, well, you know, score at 7 1/2 to give you your 1/2, and then 7 1/4 to give you your quarter inch. And then this measures 7 1/2. So this was 7 1/2, the actual base of the folio, and the length was 7. But you need to give yourself enough room in order to wrap these two panels, this one right here and this one, to attach it to the back page, which is this one. I attached them on the back before I put paper down. And so I gave myself a 1/2 inch of, it's not a gusset, but a 1/2 inch of a, just a flap in order to attach it to here. So this one measures, it's going to be 4 1/4, but I gave myself a quarter inch, and then I'm going to, so I'd say 5. So I'd say 5, and then both of them are 8 1/2 tall, the ones on the side. So if I will put them down, all the measurements down in the description, because I know somebody asked me, and I really want you to follow along with the making of this, and make it just like this if you want to. But also, if you know, go to my Facebook page. And on my Facebook page at Jennifer from the Patio, there's a pin at the top that I've attached, like pinned a notice on the top for my Facebook group. And I don't believe I've named it yet. I think it's Jennifer from the Patio, or group, something like that. But, and sign up and show me what you're making with these kits, because I am really, really interested in seeing your creativity, because you guys are amazing, and I want to see what you made, what you came up with, what kind of cluster, where'd you put your title, those kind of things. And so anyway, this is it, and I don't, you know, I'm not going to keep you. We start a new project on Monday. I'm very excited about it. It'll be another little fun, you know, journal like this, and with a new kit. And so, yeah, I'm excited. So you have a fabulous weekend. I hope today finds you happy and healthy too, but you have a fabulous weekend, and I shall see you Monday. But until then, remember, you only know what you know until you know something different. Bye-bye.